What? That's not a name, that's a rabbit. What are you doing in there? Hello, YouTubers. DJ Mad Hatter here with my first segment called da 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 Characters of the Day. And, well, it's gonna be very short because it's my first one, and I'm actually home alone. I'm very scared because I live out in the woods. Well, not really in the woods, but there's trees. Trees everywhere. They're so everywhere. But this is my first segment of Characters of the Day. Here are my pretty font thing I did on paint. Rainbow colors. I love rainbows. But our first character is Luca from Scott Cooper and Alice. Isn't he just adorable even if you can't see the picture? But that's him. And here's some information that I wrote down yesterday when I was sick. I'm actually feeling a little bit better today. So let's get right on to it. Luca Nogi, sorry. If I butcher some of these names, I apologize. I am not as good as with Japanese names as I think I am. But here are some information, like his Japanese name is Ruka, which sucks because I know names by one way and then they change it another way and then I get confused and it's not pretty. It's not pretty at all. But his Japanese name is Ruka, and if you look at him, hopefully you can tell it's a guy, not a girl, even if he's wearing pants. And we all know how once an anime starts or any game, they have a starting point with their age and then an ending point. That'll be it. And to give a little insight on what Alice is sort of a power thing going on. And his Alice would be animal phenomenon, words I can't pronounce. And then he gets a temporary Alice called a barrier Alice. And then he has an Alice type, which is somatic. And a somatic Alice is physically enhancing the user or whoever the user targets, which is pretty pretty helpful. And then Alice's get star ranks. And I give you a brief description just in case you don't know what a star rank is. But a star rank is a system that is based on the individual's Alice power and their grades and their good behavior. So basically it's just, regular school stuff. And there's about 5 ranks. You have no rank or no stars, a single star, double stars, triple stars, or special stars. And with these rankings you get very, very good stuff included. And we'll get into that when I describe what Ruka's rank, which is a triple star. And it's an above average rank for Alice. And I found this very interesting that apparently only seniors get these triple stars. So if he's only 10 years old and he's not even a senior yet, then he's a pretty good kid, right? So these are some of the benefits that you get for triple stars. You get an allowance of at least 10,000 yen, which is about 100 US dollars, which is pretty good if you know how to use that for. You get large food portions and other multiple benefits that they don't mention because they suck. And by suck, I mean wick, which is people say don't always trust wick. But here's some other stuff. Like he lives with it, or the only known family member is his mom. And here's a personality thing. Now Luca has a friend named Natsume. Word of warning. Only gonna say one name once, and then I start going by nicknames. But Natsume is a bit of a jerk at the beginning of the anime, or just hold through it if you want to see it that way. But Luca is a lot nicer than his best friend. And then he's an animal lover. And he's known to be embarrassed by his Alice, which I don't see how he is, because I always wanted to be able to talk to animals and understand them more. He sort of hates this girl named Hotaru. Sorry about the names again. Because she always finds the most embarrassing moments of him, takes pictures of them, and then blackmails him with it. Isn't she just a treat? He's very loyal to his friends, which is really hard to find in a person. And then he loves this girl, I guess you'll say the main character, named Mikan, if I'm saying that right. If not, again, I'm sorry. But he finds out that his best friend Natsu, again with the nicknames, sorry, likes her too, so they start fighting over it. But in the end, he finds out that Natsumi and Mikan are meant for each other, and he supports both of them. Now, the next part, I give a brief overall what his Alice does. His Alice makes animals actually adore him. Whoops, I actually have an infection here. I didn't realize that. Lose me for 1 minute. Alright. Sorry about that, but as I was saying, his Alice makes animals adore and do his bidding. And he also adores the animals, which is good, because down with animal abuse, that's just wrong. Why would you even do that? He can understand them, like I said. It would have been awesome to talk to animals. I mean, Brandy's sleeping underneath my chair right now, but I just love my little Brandy. I would love to be able to talk to her and see why she's so hyper. Maybe she just likes playing so much. You know, if you could talk to your animals, wouldn't that be cool? Sorry, I'm getting a little off topic. Also in this anime, Gaku Alice, sometimes the users of Alice are so powerful that they have to wear these sort of kind of almost like jewelry. I don't think they're always jewelry, but Natsu has like an earring and a bracelet that holds down his Alice now and again. But he doesn't have any at the moment. And apparently Mikan's nullification Alice does not, or he's not affected by Mikan's nullification Alice. And here's some trivia. Now, if you know something about trivia, you will know that I love it so much. I love trivia. But here's one. We're going back to his Japanese name, which I don't really like too much, because I know him as Luca, not Ruka. His Japanese name, I guess, would be Bright Blue Flower, which is awesome. In the manga extras, Luca picks Hotaru, the girl who apparently picks on him, as his best friend, and then Natsu as the person he would adopt. And this is weird, because he wants to kick Mikan in the face, which just is weirdly weird. And then, in some covers, Luca is portrayed with girls like him being addressed as Dumpelina in chapter 91. I don't know, that's just weird. Maybe it's because of his feminine appearance. I don't know, you tell me. Look at that. Probably can't even see it. I'm sorry. If you've noticed, I don't have history on here, only because it seems that maybe some characters will have a long history that I will not be able to remember, or it'll be just too much to write down. I'm typing on the computer. But here's a brief history. In Alice, if you have an Alice, you are hunted down by the Academy and you're forced to not be, you're shut off from the outside world, which sucks. So the parents would get overprotective and just start moving from place to place, which would suck if you're trying to make friends. And his mother literally bought bodyguards for him. Yeah. Isn't he a loving child? But one day, Natsumi and his younger sister moved into this village he was in, and they became fast friends. And then something happened, something bad happened, and they both decided to go to the academy on their own. But that's just a brief story I will tell, at least for each character. That was his. And that's the end for Luca. Say goodbye, Luca. You can't wave because he's a picture. But that was today's character of the day. Hope you will join me next time with our next character. I won't tell you who it is because it's a surprise. If you want to see a certain character on, comment it below, subscribe, and like. I am Transition DJ Mad Hatter, and this is Talk Shows.